Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Erin, and on this channel we review fragrances. Today we're going to be talking about underrated niche fall fragrances that you need in your collection. These are quite unique, quite different, not something that everyone else is going to be smelling like. Most of these are quite spicy. Some of them are a little bit gourmand. We have a tad bit of vanilla, some amber, some resin. So this is kind of like an interesting lineup we have here today. This is also going to be a special video for you guys because all of these fragrances are 30% off through So Avant-Garde. I have a special discount code for you guys to use for this weekend only. So this sale will be running from Friday the 24th through Monday the 27th, and after that, it's done. So 30% off. These are all niche fragrances, so they all have that super high price tag. Again, I will put all of the information in the description so you guys can take advantage of this sale. I do earn commission off of this just for the transparency there, but 30% off is a pretty big deal. So I really wanted to give you guys a better discount than what I normally give. I normally give like 10%, but 30% is pretty good. And these fragrances are perfect for fall and kind of leaning into winter as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the lineup. First fragrance we have is actually a new one. We're starting off strong. It came out earlier this year. This is called Muskaria from Gritti. When I first smelled this fragrance at Explicite earlier this year, I actually didn't like it. But you have to put this on your skin. I also now appreciate more of a resinous, ambery, spicy fragrance. And this is gorgeous. This was actually my birthday scent that I wore when I was in Cannes, and I mixed it with Vanilla Tana from Gritti, which is also beautiful. So this was actually Luca Gritti's signature scent, and he gate kept it for basically ever, and now he bottled it up and is allowing people to purchase it. This is so beautiful. This is a spicy, resinous fragrance with a dose of vanilla in the base, you guys. This is, if you like a spicy fragrance, you will absolutely love this. It's really perfect for fall and winter. You have some incense in here. You have musk, you have ambrette, you have rose, patchouli, vanilla, you have some benzoin. You have a little bit of leather in here as well and some bergamot. This really is a super well-rounded. I just love it. And the more it sits on your skin and the more it settles down, the more you get that beautiful vanilla. Whew, you guys, if you just like a beautiful, deep, spicy, ambery fragrance, you need to check this out. It's perfect for fall and winter. And again, you can layer it with like vanillas, more spicy fragrances. You can amp up the smoke if you want to layer it with something a little bit more incense heavy, but it really is beautiful. Don't be afraid if you think it's too masculine in the beginning. Just let it dry down for like 30 minutes or so. And I promise you, it will be super intoxicating on your skin. You guys, I love this. I love this so much. And I'm so glad that I like it now because it really is truly magnificent, especially for fall and winter. The cooler months, this is perfect. So that's Gritti's Muskaria. Next fragrance we have is kind of along the same lines. This is Dates Delight from the House of Oud. And again, this is a very spicy, it might be even more spicy than Muskaria. Yeah, definitely spicier than Muskaria. Spicy date fragrance. So in here you have dates. Obviously in the top you have some peony, you have coumarin, tonka bean, caramel. You have cinnamon, honey, sugar, vanilla, benzoin, and labdanum. So the labdanum in here to me pulls very heavy to my nose because it gives it this slightly leathery feel and makes it even more spicy. The dates in here to me just add a little bit of sweetness. Most of the time you can kind of pick up on when a fragrance has dates in it, but in here they're quite disguised by all the spice in the base, but it's warm. And it's kind of the spice that you get with the holidays, like that Christmas spice, the fall and winter spice. This smells not very festive, but it has that festive spice, but it's not giving church. It's not giving like grandma, don't worry. It's very elevated, very classy, definitely more unisex, I would say, leaning slightly masculine, but on the skin, the dry down with this one is absolutely beautiful. And their bottles are just stunning. I cannot get over this one, especially with like this beautiful gold in the base. I'm going to be talking about another House of Oud fragrance here and it has like the matted or frosted gold, but this one specifically is just gorgeous. I really like the middle of this fragrance because you have the tonka bean, the caramel, and the cinnamon, and you do get a lot of that. The tonka bean makes this a little creamier. You know what, to be honest, I don't pick this up enough, and it's just super beautiful. Oh, and as it's drying, it just gets even better. This is perfect for fall and winter. Again, spicy, ambery, vanilla, tonka bean, cinnamon, caramel, date fragrance. It's beautiful. If you guys haven't checked this one out before, please do so. Again, it's called Dates Delight. And then the next fragrance that we're going to talk about is also from the House of Oud. This one I just added to my collection. It is really something special. This is called L'Explicite. So this, I sprayed it on the tester strip over here. Oh my gosh, it's so, every time I smell this, I like it even more. It's so interesting and super unique. So this is a powdery, floral, banana bread, peanut butter fragrance. I know. The most random notes ever. But to me, so you get this powdery, sparkling sugar powderiness from this violet, and then you mix it with this banana. The banana in here is kind of fluffy. Then you get this bready peanut butter facet in the background, which just adds a little bit of creaminess to it. And then you have some other notes in here, like maybe some musk, some vanilla, something else. I can't remember. But this is such a wearable banana fragrance. I don't think I own any banana fragrances. I think this is my only one. But when I smelled this for the first time, when I knew about the fragrance, I said, banana, peanut butter, and bread. I don't know about that. But the House of Oud does fragrances in a way where they combine these random notes and they work so well together. Like they have a new fragrance called Doux et Nuit, and they have two notes in there. One is salted butter and the other note is apricot jam or something like that, or like a marmalade. And you would think that the salted butter, but it's one of the most beautiful fragrances, like a fruity floral fragrance I've ever smelled. It's incredibly beautiful. I want a bottle of that one so bad. But this is just like it. It's like the peanut buttery banana bread. It's just kind of like floating in the background a little bit and adds this addictive, slightly savory quality to the fragrance. I'm telling you guys, this is super unique. Nothing like you've ever smelled. But it also works somehow magically. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I need to look at the perfumer of this fragrance because I don't know it off the top of my head. But this one is definitely one that is not talked about from the house. And it is just cozy and warm and delicious and powdery and sweet and playful at the same time, but also kind of like reminds you of a kitchen in a way that's like freshly baked goods. It's just, I love this. Every time I smell it, I fall more and more in love with it. So if you guys are looking for a unique gourmand that works in the fall and the winter, definitely check out L'Explicite from the House of Oud. Next fragrance we have, I'm going to have a couple from Montale, which is like one of my favorite houses that I really haven't talked about a lot on my videos. This first one is called Dala Chai. So this, when I first smelled it, I smelled it at the Montale boutique in Cannes. And I was like, oh my God, I need that right now. It smelled like this beautiful, milky, creamy, vanilla spiced chai latte with like some cinnamon. But then I got my full bottle and I was like, oh, that's quite different. And when you're in a boutique, it's kind of hard to smell what you're smelling because there are so many other things in the air. This has top notes of passion fruit and cardamom. So when you combine those two, it kind of creates this green, herbally type of scent. But you have to wait for the dry down for this one, of course. And you kind of have to realize that you're smelling passion fruit and cardamom in the top. But this is super unique. Again, very spicy, kind of zingy, a little zesty at the same time. This is definitely a more challenging fragrance, but if you want something that's cozy and spicy and unique for fall, again, I would say this one's pretty unisex. I really would. And on the skin, it's even better. You don't get a lot of that passion fruit, and the cardamom kind of like die down a little bit. Super, super, super unique gourmand fragrance, I guess you could say. But if you like a chai latte, if you like that steamed milk, spicy type of fragrance, I think you should definitely get your nose on this. Not a lot of people talk about this one. It kind of flew under the radar when it first came out, but I think it's perfect for fall and winter. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, now's the perfect time because it is 30% off. So yes, I would definitely recommend Dala Chai from Montale. Next fragrance we have is another Montale fragrance, and this one is like in my top 3. This one is called Arabians Musk. You can see that. So this one, I know when it first released, was super controversial. You either loved it or you hated it. I loved it. I love the original Arabians Tonka. Is one of my, if not my favorite Montale fragrance ever. And this is like the, again, muskier version, slightly floral. And then you have dates in here as well. It's super addictive. Just like, and it's really kind of hard to describe. I think you also have like that sugar or the sugar cane in the base. You have some woody notes, but obviously the musk and the dates to me are the star of the show when it comes to this fragrance. Beast mode performer, of course. And if you layer this with Arabians Tonka, you guys, as if you need to layer Arabians Tonka at all, which I do all the time. But the layering combo with this and Arabians Tonka is just 10 out of 10. I really, really like this one. Again, it's more unique, but it is really perfect because it has this cocooning, sweet, it's a sweet musk, cocooning, sweet musk effect to the fragrance. Really addicting, super intoxicating, different. It's kind of soft, but it's loud at the same time. And I wear this one very often. And when I wear it, I do get compliments on it. And I love a good compliment when it comes to my fragrance. So Montale Arabians Musk. And last but not least, we're going to have a little bit of a sweeter one. This is Gleam's Vanilla Crush. This is actually my first time smelling this fragrance, and I love it. If you like, it's a sugary vanilla fragrance. To me, this is just a basic sweet vanilla fragrance. You have some spun sugar in here. You have vanilla. I think you might have a little bit of a fruity touch and maybe a little bit of a floral note in here. I can't remember exactly. But this also reminds me of sweet vanilla from Montale. I don't know if you guys can see it, or maybe not. It might not be in the frame. But sweet vanilla from Montale is one of my most complimented vanillas. It's apricot and vanilla, just only 2 notes. This literally smells just like it, I would say. I don't know if there's apricot in here. I can't remember or not. But it is that sweet spun sugar vanilla. I love Gleam. I think they're a fantastic fragrance house and quite underrated. I have Gelatino, which is my other favorite, and I wore it the other day, and someone walking next to me on the sidewalk, they were kind of like far away. They could smell my scent bubble, and they said they could smell me from down the street. So I think Gleam has really good projection when it comes to their fragrances, and this one is also quite strong. I would say that it's stronger than Gelatino, but still might be on the same level. It's just, it's light, it's airy, it's playful, it's fun, it's flirty. It's more of a youthful, easy to wear vanilla, like a good sweetener. It's not super decadent, it's not super rich, it's not super opulent. It's just playful. And I really, really, really like this. And you could add this as a sweetener on top of other fragrances as well if they're not super sweet. Or like Dates Delight, this would go really well with honestly any of these. Especially L'Explicite, because this has a little bit of like that fruity floralness to the fragrance. I think it'll go really well with L'Explicite. So I'm going to have to do that layering combo together because I think that would be really nice. But yes, I know this one was released not recently, so it did get some hype. But I think this is a fantastic vanilla. If you're just looking for a simple, sweet spun sugar vanilla, you need to try this one, Vanilla Crush. And it's an extrait, which is even better. I can't remember if Gelatino is an extrait or not. All right, guys, so those are going to be my underrated niche fall fragrances that I think you guys should try, add to your collection for this fall and winter to smell a little bit different. Don't forget, they are on sale for 30% off on So Avant Garde from the 24th through the 27th. I will put all of the information in the description box. I will also put some information and some reminders on my Instagram, I think. So be sure to follow me on there. And my discount code is going to be Erin30 for 30% off. And you guys, these are not cheap, especially that Gritti one because it's like quite new. So if you want to get that fragrance, now is the time to get it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these like videos where I give you guys a more exclusive discount, please let me know in the comments. I always want to know how you guys are feeling about these new videos that I do. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you guys to be part of the family. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you would like to as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and I will see you all very soon. Bye.